Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Mods with me, your host. So, in this episode today, guys, we are going to be carrying on with Rick Grimes' storyline. Now, guys, by the end of the year, I'm hoping to reach about 30 subscribers. So, if you do enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, and share the video. Leave a comment as well, guys. Tell me what you thought of the video. And you can also follow me on Twitch, where we stream Fallout 4, Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim, Grounded for the kids, No Man's Sky, and a number of other games. So yeah, guys. So as you can see, guys, we have started off from where we left off last time at the Starlight Drive-In. So as Rick makes his way down the road with his feral dog that he met at the red truck stop, he encounters his first zombies of the day. First walkers. Like a pro, he takes the head off of one and pops the other one in the head. Rick then carries on down the road. Will he take a left? Will he take a right? Or will he go straight on? Who knows? Rick gathers up some local supplies and ingredients to use in medicines and foods, and he comes across a settler in an old junkyard. Now it's his job to try and save this settler from certain doom, whilst also avoiding being bitten by the walkers. Rick sees that the settler has retreated. Now he's going to take down all these walkers one by one, bullet by bullet. As you can see, Rick has got a proficient eye, but not so much with his aim. He needs to go back to firearms school to learn how to use his pistol. Shane would be utterly disappointed with Rick's marksmanship right now. Oh, and what a shot. For all those who are wondering, guys, we're using the Zombie Walkers mod. I'm actually going to be adding in a new mod, which is a ghoul replacer with the Fallout 3/New Vegas feral ghouls. I thought that would maybe make the walkers in the game look a bit more like walkers, so we will be doing that in about maybe 2 videos, because at the moment I have enough footage to build 3 or 4, well, maybe 2 or 3 more videos overall. Rick's starting to run low on his ammunition now, so he pulls out the old trusty hunting rifle. Of course, he pulls out Michonne's katana. Oh, he got hit by one of the zombies. He got tapped by one of the walkers. Luckily enough, they never got a bite. And now Rick pulled out the trusty old shotty, the double barreler. Let's see how he gets up. Oop, some of these walkers are picking up some pace. Rick's having to do a bit of a retreat. And of course, one of the walkers became fairly resistant. But Rick presses on. Oh, he's looking for his son, Oral! Not a bad legendary if I say so myself. It'll probably get sold for caps. Oh yeah.
Should have just run. Huh?
As Rick and the settler proceeds to go forth towards the junkyard, will there be more walkers for him to deal with? Or is it over? Gunfire blasts off in the distance. It becomes very apparent to Rick that there is a seriously large horde. And unfortunately Rick has been infected. Mildly so. But there is a cure in this version of The Walking Dead. The settler fights on valiantly as Rick catches up to him. And of course, the dog in the corner has been wounded. He's down but not out. And what marksmanship by Rick just now, he's doing not too bad. Keeping everything going forward. And he's officially discovered the rotten landfill site. This walker is a bit more jiggly than the others. And Rick does an absolute terrible job and misses both times. With his buckshot. Oh, and a shot there. And he's down.
False alarm.
Of course we didn't have any choice. Rick must keep going on for the sun. And the infection is taking more of a toll on poor Rick. And there we go. He's taken some antibiotics, and just as magically as he was infected, now he's magically cured. Rick searches the bodies in the local area and gives Dogmeat a helping hand. Now he's going to check out these buildings and see if there's anything of value to collect. Oh, and he finds a stim pack and some purified water. Not too bad. Unfortunately, no Nuka-Cola was left over. I'm going to be putting in a food replacer as well, by the way, that puts in real-world brands. So that's going to be interesting to see. I really want to go for quite a good realistic playthrough for this. And it's going to be quite a long video series as well, but I will be doing other videos on other mobs as well, so stay tuned for all those. Oh, and Rick does the old double tap. 1, 2.
This time.
Rick searches over all the bodies but finds nothing. But he finds an old steamer trunk where somebody seems to have cached a load of items and weapons. Rick wanders out of the junkyard. Attempts to see if the settler has anything of interest or value. But unfortunately he does not. So Rick now, with new supplies, makes his way back towards Starlight Drive-Thru to drop them off and to help his new settlement with resources. And Rick starts working out a little bit, doing some cardio to keep himself in tip-top condition, so that he can run away from the walkers if necessary. And finally Rick makes it back to Starlight Drive. So Rick carries on with his journey and makes it down to the Lexington area,
Heads
where he
up.
decides
Stay there.
it's now
There.
time
Move out.
to bid the dog farewell and to send him back towards Sanctuary Hills.
Look alive. Look alive. How you doing, buddy? Go on home now.
And with that, the dog decides to make his way back towards Sanctuary Hills. From here, Rick has managed to upgrade his small rifle to turn it into a basic but compact sniper rifle. And of course, explosions happen in the background as the walkers are causing chaos in the streets. Rick enters the super duper mart. What horrors await? Will he be alone? Will he be able to scavenge food and supplies? Or will there be a horde inside? Who knows? Rick finds a few corpses on the floor. And he finds the odd Nuka-Cola and a few bottles, including the ever-glowing Nuka-Cola Quantum. Rick realizes that there's something wrong, that one of the zombies in the area, or walkers, is not, apparently, finished off. Rick winds up his shot. And headshot for the win. Rick realizes that quite a lot of the walkers in this area are not quite taken down. Well, twice. And he takes another headshot for the win. And we have ourselves quite the formidable walker that's gaining ground quickly on Rick. And Rick misses his shot. And a shot for the win. Rick checks his supplies and sees what weapons he's got left. He finds a trusty but old pipe rifle. A pistol cobbled together from old pipe pieces and bits of wood. Rick finds some melons, which he may be able to use in his settlement to grow some fresh food. Rick finds himself some smokes which he can use either to help himself or he can use them so that he can sell them for money. Rick has a look on the old terminal computer and he's trying to crack the password to see what goodies are in the safe.
There we go.
Disengages the lock. Decides now is the time to activate the local robotic police control.
Powering up.
And with this, Rick finds some decent supplies, including a lighter for his cigarettes and a bottle of beer. He leaves a pipe rifle behind. Rick cautiously but quickly has a good old look about. Oh, and he's awoken one of the walkers. Looks like Rick's gotten himself a small level up. Oh, and a couple of shots. Oh, and he takes down another walker.
Citizens
He's on fire today, guys. He's on
Your
fire.
normal activities.
Rick finds an old ashtray that he'll break down into ceramics at a later time, so that he can create a settlement radio beacon. Now he's going to use his lockpick skills so that he can open up this first aid box. Rick finds it strange that people would lock up medicines in a cabinet. Hey-ho.
Yes.
Rich cautiously approaches and realizes that there's walkers coming in through the windows.
This is now a free
Somebody should
fire
have shut
zone.
them. Rick realizes, though, that he would have a free good shot simply because the doors have been locked into the pharmacy area of the Super Duper Mart. Rick finds some more supplies that he then puts into his satchel. And now he's going to use his trusty lockpick skills to break into the pharmacy.
Nice.
He finds some decent supplies and a few energy cells. Rick finds himself some decent aid. Checks the local cash register to see if there was any pre-world money left over. And he finds some more caps. Rick has always found it strange that in this new world that he's woken up from his coma in, they use caps instead of pre-world money. Rick finds an absolute load of melons, but he decides maybe I should leave them for another time. Stumbling across an old shopping cart, he makes his way into the back parts of the Super Duper Mart. Rick realizes there are more walkers than he expected. And he sparks a fire in the back of the Super Duper Mart, where the zombies are lit ablaze and slowly get taken down.
Hostile target identified. Law and order has prevailed.
And like that, Rick is finding supplies everywhere now. He checks out a man named Josh who has unfortunately succumbed to the walkers. And he finds some decent chems to keep him going, along with some fusion cells. What Rick doesn't realize as well as he was in the back, some more walkers had stumbled their way in. Rick cautiously walks forward, hearing the shambling and the shuffling of the walkers, preparing for the worst. Finds himself a Halloween lantern that he may keep for Coral when he finds him. And with that, Rick manages to make his way back to the Starlight Drive-In, where he drops off a load of supplies. And he decides he's going to reorganize his little settlement so that it is more palatable and easier for people to access. And Rick finds an old bed in the middle of nowhere and decides it's time for a sleep. But unfortunately, during his snooze, some walkers have appeared. Oh, and there is a small horde of walkers. Will this be the end for Rick? Will he walk round them? Will he open fire and engage the enemy? And of course,
Hey,
he brought back
hold position.
dog meat.
Here. Head over there. Go there.
Unfortunately, dog meat has been taken down. Rick finds himself an old Molotov cocktail, and he unleashes the beast upon the walkers. Oh, and many of them are taken down. One of the walkers tries to sneak up on Rick, but Rick is having none of it today. Oh, and the walker goes down. The walkers are ravenous today, hungry, desperate to get a piece of Rick Grimes. Many of the walkers have been taken down, but they are not all out. Rick is perilously close to running out of ammunition for his trusty double barreler. So instead, he engages with the pipe pistol. Remember guys, if you do enjoy my content, you can like, share and subscribe and follow me on Twitch guys. Hit that notification bell, videos come out every other week. With most of the walkers down, Rick then pulls out a sword and knowing that these walkers would never get back up, he decides it's time to take them down. These walkers are tough. They're not going down easy or not without a fight. Rick helps his dog back to his feet and decides it's time to take out more of these walkers. Rick pulls out his other rifle. Oh, and in the back of the head. Rick pulls out the katana again and decides it's time to take these walkers back down a peg. And now Rick has decided it's time to start looking at his leveling system to see how he's going. Rick learned some new tricks over the last few days, and soon we'll find out more. Now Rick decides it's time, maybe I should let go of some of these things and break them down, see if I can utilize the scrap from them. As Rick breaks down all of these things, he contemplates to himself, should I start a franchise? Should I start a settlement system? A community system? Because as a famous Walking Dead member said, people are a resource. Thank you, Rick. Don't be ridiculous. Rick decides it's time to get some water. Rick decides it's time to go north. See what's left of the world and to see what else he can do. As Rick likes to do, he works on his cardio. Makes his way north. And he makes his way to the Drumwind Diner, where some survivors are still
I can
holed up.
rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten.
A woman called Trudy
I'll
and
take a
her
look,
son.
sure.
All salvage.
So Rick decides it's time to trade with Trudy and see if we can get some more resources. Ammunition, food, water, and clothing. He sells some of the items that he's found throughout the wastes that he no longer needs. And he's doing fine. Rick has managed to survive the wastes so far. From here, Rick decides to go back towards the first settlement that he came across, his old home of Sanctuary Hills. First passing through Concord. And the Museum of Freedom. How will Rick's journey go? Will he find his son? Will he make new friends? Will he be taken down by a walker? Will he run into enemies and gangs? And raiders? Who knows? Rick decides it's time to go back to where he found this dog, pop in and leave some supplies. And hopefully from here, his journey will continue. Well guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. This has been cryptogamer, I've really enjoyed making this video. I hope you all have a good day. Peace out.